I have no idea what I'm doing right now. But we're going to talk about Gen 7. We're going to talk about these Mew codes that I got, if you still need them, aka Brendan. I'm going to open that up in a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop on Discord. I'm going to turn down the music because it's hella loud. Holy moly. It's only on 2. It's on 2. That's how loud it is. So that's off. That's 1. The difference between 1 and 2 is like huge. So I'm gonna jump on Discord. Join the Flygon room. What's up, ProFrog?
Yo.
Mew codes, yeah. So I don't know if you got them from GameStop or not, but they ran out. And then I went to GameStop yesterday to buy Fire Emblem Fates. They didn't have Fire Emblem Fates, but they had the online download code. And I was like, oh, I heard that you guys run out of Mew codes. And he's like, no, we have like a ton. So it must be just our store. And I just picked up a whole bunch of them, and I know a lot of you don't have them. So we're going to do that in a bit. But let's talk about Gen 7.
I don't know if it's gonna be Gen 7. I'm not convinced.
You're not convinced it's Gen 7. So here's the patent that came out inconveniently the day before Pokemon Direct for Nintendo. Put in the pipeline on. No, they filed it. Did they file it? I don't know. Maybe they just approved it in a day. I'm not sure. It says filing date 2/25. You can also look Pokemon Moon. This is an official patent. For the EU, there's also a similar patent for NA, I believe, that's either out or coming out, and they also registered the domain. So this all happened yesterday. Everyone was freaking about it, and they're like, I don't know what generation this shit is, and I don't know if this is a real game. Is Pokemon Z coming? And then they talked about it on like all the major outlets, and then they had the Pokemon Direct today, and if you haven't seen it yet, I can send you the link. But basically, here's something that I found on Reddit. It's basically a summary of all the photos from Reddit, or from the section where it actually shows the real footage. So here's a picture of them with a storyboard or just the design board here. A potential new Pokemon, vehicles, like in depth. This is what I'm super hyped about. What's up, Wolo? We actually
I'm wondering. I want to know because there's like some pictures where there's like Japanese text and I can't read it, but I want to know what it says.
You could probably post on Reddit, and or I can do that and say, what does this Japanese text say? Like, I have no idea.
I'm sure someone's on that, or someone has already done that. I just haven't looked it up.
But this is cool. Look, there's a little Blastoise in this fire truck here. Then we got an ambulance, and like this is just sweet, man. If you get cars in this game, it'd be like half of my
Grand Theft Auto, but Pokemon.
Grand Theft. Half of my childhood was playing games like Need for Speed, NASCAR racing, not GT, not Grand Theft Auto. I played Gran Turismo, Burnout. Those are like my favorite games coming up on one side, and on the other side it's Pokemon. I would be super hyped if this is like you get to customize your vehicle. I don't know quite.
I don't know if it's gonna be like getting a vehicle as much as it's like.
There's just vehicles.
It might just be. Yeah.
But look at this truck, man.
Because it seems like they're trying to just like expand upon like the world to some extent, like.
But there's
and
like. That's what. I mean.
Like they might be in the game, but I don't know if you'll like have one.
But if you look right here in this upper right-hand corner of this photo, there's like 3 different colored trucks of all the same. So I don't know. Maybe we get a vehicle, maybe we don't. This one kind of hints at that. These two just look like overworld vehicles that would be in the game. I just think Blastoise here is just sick. And then here's a photo of just the computer. You can't really see what's on this very well. Here's the hotel. Apparently someone said this is a hotel in Singapore or something. I have no idea. 10-year-old stealing a car. Mega Solrock, Mega Lunatone, Mega Absol. Mega Absol already exists,
Yeah.
but Mega Umbreon, Mega Espeon.
I saw a joke on Tumblr, someone was like, finally, Lunatone and Solraka are achieving their legendary status.
And then here's a closer look of the Horsey fountain. And then new Pokemon Center. It's like a TARDIS, bigger on the inside than the outside, just like everything else. And then here's a kind of like some code and coloring of the Pokemon from up here. So, if you went on Reddit yesterday, it was just everything was just like everything, and people were freaking out. I'm on the
that's the text that I want to know what that is. The one with
this one?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll ask someone. Anyways, ton of shit on Reddit, and this is the new stuff. And I found a photo. People are already coming out with stuff. Text. Someone kind of like did a mock-up of their drawing. They're thinking it's a woodpecker. They're like, I don't know, maybe this is North America, but there's also woodpeckers. I don't know where woodpeckers live, to be honest. But
well, there's definitely some in North America. Can't confirm.
They definitely live in North America. So maybe there's another game in North America. Or maybe they're just expanding on the regions that already exist, because they talked about in the announcement how they're going to combine all the years. Hello, Big Hampton. How's it going?
Well, yeah, that was like, because they said like, oh, this was the year that this came out, this was the year this came out, and they went through all the games, and they were like, and now this year, it all comes together, Pokemon Moon and Sun and Moon, and it's like, well, what does that mean? And my theory is that it's like a multi-regional thing.
That's what I've always wanted since I was a kid, and we were talking about it.
And it would make sense to do if you weren't going to like keep making entire new generations of Pokemon, which I think they might be done with or close to done with, because it's just like it's starting to reach an upper limit, and there's so much like cool like cumulative stuff coming out this year, like in addition to Pokemon Go, right?
Yeah, I definitely think that this could mark the end. This could be the last generation, or this could just be like, this is the last 20 years. We're starting, like it could be like a whole new chapter. I don't know what they want to do, but they definitely don't need to do what they did in Gen 5 and release 160 new Pokemon and just like forget about all the other ones.
Mechanics.
Yeah, and introduce hidden abilities and shit. But I mean,
hidden abilities are great, but
okay, but like the Gen 5 Pokemon are totally get like Conkeldurr gets 3 abilities that are super broken.
There's only like one that ever gets used though. Like almost no one I feel like uses Iron Fist.
Yeah. Anyways, so now you can pre-order the games already.
What, you can already pre-order them?
You can already pre-order the games. Here's the link if you want to do that. And you can pre-order on Amazon, Best Buy, and GameStop, like, now. And if you're Amazon Prime or
but
Best Buy
Gamers
Go,
one to get. You don't know what they're gonna be.
I don't know. It's usually on color, based on color and such. So maybe I would probably get Moon if by just going. I mean, Sapphire, Silver, Blue version. I picked Y. So that was the only red game that I chose. I
have Y, I have Mega Ruby, and
I have Diamond and yeah.
I have Diamond.
Dialga's so cool. Yeah, we need more info on this, but you can pre-order now. It says the release date is December 31st. That's probably because they don't know, and so they're just putting the last possible date.
Yeah, well, they said it was holiday 2016, so it's gonna be like before that.
Yeah, but they're just covering their bases. They don't want to get anyone yelling at them. I don't think people are gonna complain about them getting their game earlier. You know what I mean?
Also, do we even know if it's a 3DS game or a new 3DS game?
Yeah, it's on 3DS. Oh, actually. Well, what console would it even be on? Oh, here. That looks like a 3DS right here. I don't know.
The question is it new 3DS or is it regular 3DS?
Oh, that would suck if it's new 3DS. I hope they don't do that.
I would have to buy a new 3DS.
All right.
If that were the case.
The other big news that I don't think anyone else cared about other than me was the fact that you can port your red, blue, and yellow version Pokemon to Pokemon Bank. They announced these games a couple months ago. I was like, whatever. Like, I don't really. I mean, I like those games. I don't really have it, but I don't really want to play the games again on my 3DS. I can just play on my Game Boy Color. But this has impact on the Generation 7 like meta, and the reason that is because now there's some like Gen 1 exclusive move mon combinations that can definitely be brutal. So if you go to TMs here, there's all these.
Did getting a soft-boiled Clefable just get a million times easier?
Yeah, I think so. Well, no. Clefable doesn't get soft-boiled from the TM in Gen 1. Only Chansey and
It
Mew.
can't.
No, just Chansey
Okay.
and Mew. But
Well, that sucks.
But what did happen is Fissure is a TM. Machamp gets no guard. And fun fact, if we hit the Gen 1 it learns Fissure. So we'll be getting 100% accuracy Fissures to go through the game with. So that may be a problem. Where I was talking about how they might actually just change how Fissure and No Guard interact with each other, because they're literally just setting themselves up to just like, I win the game because I imported a Machamp and then I hit Fissure, like every time.
That choice scarf Machamp.
And it's banned. Yeah, and it's banned in
Still counted by Talonflame.
in OU. So you would only be able to use it in
Anything goes.
Yeah, and anything goes. The other thing is Whirlwind.
Or in game.
Whirlwind. So all these mons get access to Whirlwind now. All of these already had Whirlwind or Roar, like especially these three, that would be able to actually use it well. The only mon that's really getting it and being able to use it is Golbat here. Golbat got buffed in Gen 5 with Eviolite. And so now Golbat with Whirlwind might become common. Not sure. Seismic Toss is also a TM, so that's something that you can also... Like,
Why was Egg Bomb a TM? What the fuck?
Clefable gets it.
Is Psywave even a move still?
Hypno gets Seismic Toss. What?
What the fuck is Psywave?
Sidewave's a move. But most of these moves are bad. Like, the Gen 1 move pool was really bad. I mean, maybe some things get Bubble Beam. I didn't even look because I didn't care. I was like... Alright, Nidoking will get access to Bubble Beam. That actually matters. What the I mean, doesn't it get Surf already, though?
No.
No, it gets Surf, dude.
It does? What the fuck?
Yeah, Nidoking gets Surf. So does Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn also will get Bubble Beam because logic. And it also gets Surf anyways. But other than that, that's kind of all we have to talk about that. Unless you want to join the Discord and add your thoughts. So that's kind of a big announcement today. New games, new impact on the metagame with the introduction to Gen 1. New adventures. My goal is now to get a capture card before the game comes out, and then we can play it. But I got some time, because that'll be super cool. So we're gonna switch over.
TBH, I'm still more excited for Go than I am for this, but
yeah, and nothing about Go in that video. Absolutely nothing.
But we do get to see a gameplay demo of Pokemon Go on the 16th at the GDC. So that's in a little over 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. So we will get to see Go soon. We're gonna have to hold off for that.
Very soon.